Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I have discussed how to write a basic Hello World program in PyCharm, Python IDE as well as in your text editor, right? Now, today, moving a little bit, we shall learn about the variables in Python. First of all, what are variables? Variables are the containers for storing the data values. Why do we need variables in Python? Let us go to our Python PyCharm. Now I want to add 2 and 3. Print 2 plus 3. Now I am running my program. It has given us 5, right? But you don't want to give values 2, 3. You want to maintain the confidentiality of your data. In such cases, we can write x is equals to 5, y is equals to 4, and print x plus y. Now let us run the program. It is giving us 9. The previous operation can be performed confidentially without giving any numerical values or without exposing our data in the print statement, right? Now we haven't declared any data type here, right? If you have any previous knowledge in Java, C, C++, we declare data type like int x is equals to 5 or string or char, right? So in Python, we do not need any explicit declaration of variables. The Python interpreter itself declares the data type based on the value assigned to the variable. Okay. Here, the values can be assigned by using equal to operator to the variable in Python. Now, let us see another example. Let us keep x is equals to 5 as it is, and I am printing x here. Okay. Now again let us modify the x value. X is equals to some string. Now let us again print the value of x. Print x. Now I am running my program. It is giving us the first x value is given as 5, you can see here, and secondly the x value is given string, right? We haven't changed the data type here explicitly, right? This type of implicit conversion of data type is called type coercion in Python. Okay, and all the strings must be always declared within quotation marks in Python. It may be single quotes or double quotes. Okay, do not worry about the data types if you are new to programming. I'll discuss them in my next sessions. Okay, now let us assign another variable. Okay, let's say x2 is equals to 10 and print x2. Now I am running my program. It is giving 10. Okay, now let us just modify this name slightly. Okay, 2x is equals to 10. Now I am printing 2x. Again I am running my program. Syntax error, invalid syntax. So you should never start a variable name with a number. A variable name can contain all the alphanumeric values but should not start with a number. Okay, now let us use an underscore. I am using a hyphen here, or let us use a space. Now 2x. I am going to print 2x, and I'm having the space between 2 and x. Okay, now I'm again running my program. See, again invalid syntax. A Python variable should not contain any space values or hyphen between the variable names. Okay, now let us have an underscore here. Print 2 underscore x. Running my program. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, a variable name should not start with a number. Okay, now I'm running my program. Shift F10. See, so a variable name can contain underscores, alphanumeric values, but a variable name should not start with a number or should not contain any hyphen, space or any other symbols. Okay, now let us see if it prints underscore cap x or not. Okay, I'm running my program again. See, name underscore capital X is not defined. So why? Python variables are always case sensitive. The lowercase x will be never equal to the uppercase x. Okay, remember that the Python variables are always case sensitive. Now let us remove all this. I want to assign the value yellow to x and green to y and red to z. Do we actually need 3 lines to assign the 3 different variables? No, we can do it in a single line. X comma y comma z is equals to yellow comma green comma red. Now let us run my program. Let me run my program. Print x comma y comma z. Yellow, green and red, right? You can assign number of values and in a single line. Okay, now what if I want to assign the same value to different variables? X is equals to yellow and y is equals to yellow and finally z is equals to yellow. We do not need 3 different lines to assign the same value to 3 different variables. You can assign it in a single line. Now x is equals to y is equals to z is equals to yellow. Okay. Now let us see how to print the value along with the text. Until now we have printed only the variables, right? What if we want the variable value along with text? Print. First of all, give the text you want. The value is you can use comma here, comma x. Okay. Now let me run my program. Shift F10. The value is yellow. Okay. In such a way, you can print the variable values along with the additional text. Now let me clear all this first. Let us see what are global variables. I am assigning x value to be 10 and I am defining a function. Don't worry about the functions if you don't know about them. We'll discuss them clearly in my next sessions. For now, I am declaring a simple function named func. Print the value is comma x. So any variable declared outside the function are called global variables. They can be used within the function or outside the function. Now let me call my function. Remember that a function cannot be run until called. Okay. This is the calling statement for the function, which we can discuss later clearly. Now let me run my program. The value is 10. Now what if we type the same statement outside the function? Print the value is comma x. Run my program. The value is 10. It has come 2 times, right? So a global variable can be used inside and outside the function. Now what if I don't want to declare my global variable outside the function. I want to declare it within the function, but I want it to be global. How can I declare such? I can make use of global keyword. I am declaring my variable x to be global, and then I am assigning it value 10. Now let us run the program. I don't know it may run outside the function or not. Let us see. Shift F10. The value is 10. It has run. So you can declare a variable global within the function by using the global keyword. So this is all about variables. In tomorrow's session, I'll be discussing about the data types of Python. Until then, bye.